And therein lies the difference between the male and the female right here. This clip. Got a man right here. Okay. He's going to ask the Asian chick, is it cool if I go out with your friend? And she's looking a little bit, anyway, she definitely has some small hat traits, but she's a nice young lady, right? And this clip is going to show you, it's going to show like the sabotage that women do to their so-called friends. And then people wonder why. I'll be like, man, women can be terrible friends, because women like this. Oh, you're gonna see. Just watch. Let's just watch this clip.
Can I date your friend?
No. Wait, why not? He's like not cute. Like I don't want that. For you. Don't say that. What? I don't want that for you. Like what fucking weirdo?
I'm not what?
Cute. You're not cute.
Oh.
Do you fucking think he's cute? I mean, sorry, like it's your own choice, but like I actually like won't talk to you anymore if you say yes. I'm sorry.
Can I date your friend?
No.
Isn't that interesting? Now, even what she said at the end, this is how women manipulate each other, right? Okay, if you do this, I just won't talk to you ever again. Now, these bitches is like 20 years old. Do you know, I'm talking about, this even happened, I'm talking about in elementary school, they'll be 4 or 5 years old, they'll be saying shit like this. If you do this, I'm not going to be your friend. If you do this, I won't talk to you ever again. It never changes. It never changes from elementary school. The manipulation, the social sabotage. So this Asian chick, right? She has,
wait, why not?
Her Jewish friend here. I'm sorry, guys. I know this girl is definitely Jewish. She has her Jewish friend here because she thinks she's better than her, and she thinks she's prettier than her. So that's why she has her around, so she can be the pretty friend. Let's keep it a buck, right? Not saying the Jewish girl is ugly. I'm just telling you what the Asian girl's mentality is here right now. She's poison. Now watch this. Watch this here. Many men have been in this situation, right? You ask one girl out, she says no, but then it's a problem if you ask her friend. And men will just be like, okay, you don't want me. Why can I not ask your friend? You're just like, and these are supposed to be your, watch this. You'll be like this. Watch this. You'll be like this. Okay. You'll probably ask the Asian chick, okay, can I go out? I'm sorry, not go out. You'll be like, hey, you want to hang with me sometime at this spot? She'll be like, no. I see. Let's be more like friends, right? Yeah, okay, fine. Then she'll find out that you're hollering at her girl, and her girl says yes. Then she'll fight the girl, or she'll fight you, or she'll fall in line and try to steal him back from her friend, and then they'll fight, and then she'll fight her friend. Like it's this is the toxic nonsense that happens. I'm talking about on a regular basis, and I don't want to hear shit. Oh, she a young girl. The bitch can be 40, and they'll be 40 years old, and they do stuff like this. I'm telling, they'll be 40 something years old, and they'll still do stuff like this. Guys, I'm telling you. And then watch this. This is another side of the game that people won't address. This is why people talk about the 80-20 rule is really 95-5 rule right now. Because what happens, you'll be a guy, and a woman she'll probably be feeling you, not all the way, but she'll probably be willing to give you a chance if you say the right things. And then she'll be like, okay, this is this guy I'm looking at. And then she brings you around, or she shows her friends the picture of you, and they'll just be like, no. And because her council of demonic friends don't accept you, you're shit out of luck. So it's really a few men that qualify for her den of demons, that her den of demons won't bother her if you go out with a certain person. So it's only few men that are going to fit that mold. So they don't even realize that sabotage of trying to do all that filtering. You're literally eliminating a huge segment of men, and the men that are getting all the 304 is like, you basically give the top men I'm talking about all the leverage, I'm talking about like now. This is why people like. I remember the other day, a woman came on the live stream, right? And she was just saying, "Oh, all guys that are over a certain, all the tall guys, they act a certain way. All the guys that are under 5'10", they're actually polite." I'm like, that's because, and I was like, that's because they have to. All the tall dudes right now, they know all the women are going after them. They know that. They know that. They know they have all the leverage, especially if they're like giants. They already know, especially if they're like giants and they're athletes. They're just like, oh, I already know where I am in the food chain, because they know that every woman are going to be going after them and thinking that basically any time you walk to the average woman, she's going to think that she manifested that. So they know this. So they have the leverage. That's how it works. And of course, the guys that are under a certain height, they can't really be who they want to be because they have no leverage. So of course they're going to act correct, quote unquote correct, and be nice and whatnot. They have to. They have no leverage. That's another side of the game. And now I will say this though. I will say this. Let's replay it a little bit one more time.
He's like not cute. Like I don't want that. Don't say that. What?
Do you know how many women I know like this? This is why, like, there are women out there that will give a guy a chance, but like I say, they are friends with demons.
I wanted that for you.
They are literally friends with demons. Where it's just like, okay, I reject a guy, so you gotta, and you're just like, what the? And then these will be the same people talking about, oh, I have a male friend, and it works. And meanwhile, they're even sabotaging. I'm talking about the male friend will be like, okay, do you know any women that I could go out? And they'll just be like, no. And really what it is that they're not going to let go of their battery source of energy, which is the male simp, the male orbiter. She needs that attention and energy like a vampire needs blood. So she's not going to set up her male friends with other women that she knows. Or if she sees another cute woman, she's not going to be like, hey, this is my male friend here, whatever. Like they swear that they make great wingmen, but they make terrible. They're terrible at being wingmen. They're like really bad. And the one that's like half decent is not even as good as a regular dude that's a wingman. So, like, I know ops of mine that were better wingmen than some of the friendliest women I know. Like, women make terrible wingmen when it comes to this. So it is what it is on that.
Weirdo.
I'm not what?
Cute. You're not cute.
So what about what she thinks? But like I said, in the woman's mind, if I can't have him, nobody can have him. It's like this kind of mentality. Like I say, most of them have that kind of mentality, man. And like I said, many men have already been in that position where you ask the girl out, then you ask the friend out, and then she thinks you're a pig for that. But it's like, you're not interested. Why? This is the stuff that most men have to go through to deal with these poisonous broads.
Oh,
Do you fucking think he's cute? I mean, sorry, like it's your own choice, but like
She obviously thinks he's cute. But she's just like, she's just looking at her friend like, yo, what's wrong with you right now? But she can't say it. She can't say it. She obviously finds him cute because she on the look scale, she probably doesn't think she's as high as her, right? So in her mind, she's like, oh, she doesn't like him, but I do. Maybe I have a shot. But she turns poisonous real quick.
I actually like won't talk to you anymore if you say yes. I'm sorry.
can I?
Because she doesn't have a high esteem about herself like that. So she's looking at that guy. She's like, wow, this guy compared to me, I mean, I'll take the guy, right? That's how she's thinking. But look how poisonous she turns, right? Look how poisonous that she turns. Now, I'll say this. Both of these bitches ain't shit. And I'm going to tell you why. People be like, wait, but she's innocent. Nope, no, she's not. Because I done seen women ignore their friends' advice for criminals, to be with criminals and drug dealers. If she's not willing to make that risk for you, where she's saying, fuck what my friends talking about, let's work this out. If she's not willing to do that for you, I don't want no excuses. Because if he was a drug dealer, if he had tattoos, I'm telling you, she'll be like, I know a dude, right? This is somebody I know, right? And he was saying that this is before I knew about the situation, but he was saying that, oh man, I met this girl at my job, and yeah, we was with each other for a little bit, but she's white, I'm black. She's Albanian, and she was saying that, we can't really be serious together because of my family. But and me, once I heard that, I said, oh, that's she's lying. First of all, I said she lying and she's BSing, because I already know if you was a rapper or one of these people, or you was a drug dealer, because the guy that I'm talking about, he's clean cut, accounting job, he has money, he knows what he's doing, clean cut individual. But like I said, if you were a rapper, if you were a SoundCloud rapper, if you had tattoos, you had braids and tattoos, and you was beating up your bitch, she would have left her whole family. I don't care how racist she thought her family was or is, whatever. She left her whole family to be with you, to be in an abusive relationship. I didn't see these 304s how they act. This is what they do. They'll do that to be in a toxic situation. So if she's not willing to be like, hey man, fuck what my friend talking about, I think you're cute, let's try this out. If she's not willing to do that, then she ain't it though. And I hope people understand this in the future. You're not supposed to fuck with none of those bitches right here. None of these, including her. Because people are going to look at, oh, she's innocent and she didn't know it. No, because no. No, because clearly she doesn't think you're worth it enough to break off her toxic friend. Right? These are this is the same gender that's talking about how we need to be how they don't like toxic individuals, and this guy is a narcissist, and clearly your friend is a narcissist, and you shouldn't really be around your friend, but you don't want to break that off. Why? So, like I said, if she's not willing to be like, man, fuck what my friend talking about, if she's not willing to do that for you, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Somebody said, but regarding the Asian chick, that's what you call she is a pure vampire. That is a pure, what you call, when you talk evil. Somebody said right here, her soul is dark as midnight. Number one, no, you can date him. He's not cute. I'll not talk to you again if you date him. Control, manipulation, threat. This is abuse. She's abusive. This is an abusive person. Control, manipulation, and the threat at the end. This is an abusive person. She's an abuser. Somebody said, imagine giving your friend an ultimatum like that in a situation like this. Like I said, I've seen this happen to a lot of women though. This is what women do. She was tight. She wasn't getting the attention anymore. And like a vampire that got cut off during like her feeding, the vampire got cut off from her feeding, and she lashed out. That's what they do. Somebody said, imagine how many potential boyfriends this girl could have had, and her friends has sabotaged it for her. This happened, like I said, even like when it comes to feminists, when they start hanging out with each other and they do their, their witchcraft and all this stuff. I'm telling you, all this stuff where you got women initiating each other by wearing these septum rings, and they know like a septum ring. There has not been one woman that I've seen where I'm like, man, this septum ring made you look more attractive. It clearly is a sign of just like, it just makes you way less attractive. But women will have other women do that, and they're sabotaging that woman. Like, especially like the millennial feminists, these are the worst people on that God has ever created. Because watch this. There's an Instagram creator, I think his name is Jordan something, and he was talking about how Generation Z people in general, we're aging faster. Like we're aging like really bad. And I remember, there was another video similar to it where women were where they were talking about women are aging way faster than their older counterparts. And then instead of the millennials and the boomers, instead of the Gen X women and the millennial women sticking up for the Gen Z women, they didn't call the articles misogynistic and all this stuff. They're just like, you see, we look younger. Look at us. We still look like we're in our 20s, while the Gen Zs look like they're in their 30s, and they're sitting there laughing at these women. I'm just like, y'all are some awful bitches, bro. Knowing damn well those Gen Z girls took y'all advice. And now which one of the negative side effects is their beauty being affected. Here they are on a pounce, stomping on these people's funeral, making fun of them being misogynistic themselves. Trying to like they were all up in the comment section talking about, oh yeah, I get compliments from guys all the time talking about I look in my 20s and these, and I'm like, so now y'all don't want to call men misogynistic anymore for saying that? Okay, cool. I was like, y'all some awful bitches, bro. Y'all some awful bitches. But anyway, let me know what you think. I hope I said that right. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Because I see women like this a lot. I'm not gonna say all the time, but you cut off that attention spigot from them, oh, they'll lash out. And I don't care how old she is. They'll lash out. Trust me.